Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to set up Webhook inside ThriveCart. So Webhook acts as a bridge to connect applications and it helps to effortlessly deliver the data from one application to another on a happening of a specific event. So here I'm going to show you step by step that how we can set up a Webhook inside ThriveCart to connect it with Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever a specific event will happen, then automatically the response will be captured in Pabbly Connect. So as we all know, ThriveCart is an amazing online shopping cart platform that enables businesses to sell products and services online effortlessly. It offers a variety of features such as customized checkout pages, one-click upsells, and etc. And it aims to provide a user-friendly experience for both businesses as well as customers. So here we are going to set up a connection between ThriveCart and Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever a specific event will be happened, automatically the response of that event will be captured in Pabbly Connect so that you can send that response to any other application. For example, if you want to create a record of the products being purchased in your ThriveCart inside Google Sheets, then you can connect ThriveCart with Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect, and even you can send the order details to your customers on WhatsApp. For that, you can connect ThriveCart with WhatsApp. Now, but for that, we are going to learn how we can set up a connection between ThriveCart and Pabbly Connect. So for that, we have to move forward. Now, on my screen, you can see that there are two windows, trigger and action. So what are these? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts or the building blocks of an automation. So the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow of automation, and the actions are going to follow that same command automatically. So here when we are going to set up a connection between ThriveCart and Pabbly Connect in trigger, whenever an event will be happened, automatically according to that event, the action will also perform. For example, if we want that whenever the product will be purchased in ThriveCart, then automatically the record of that purchase should be added in Google Sheets with all the details. So here action is following what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the product is purchased, then only the details are added in Google Sheets, otherwise not. Now after understanding this concept of trigger and action, I'm going to tell you how we have to connect ThriveCart in trigger. So first of all, we'll select this trigger step and we have to select our trigger application, that is ThriveCart. So let's select that. Now we have to select the trigger event. So in order to set up a connection between ThriveCart and Pabbly Connect in trigger, we have two options. Either if you want that only on the happening of a specific event you want to receive the response, then you have to select that specific event. But in case if you want that whenever something will happen in ThriveCart, that means on the happening of any event in ThriveCart, you want to receive the response. For that, you have to select all events over here in your trigger event. So I'm going to show you both the methods. First of all, let's go with a specific event. Let's suppose I want that whenever the product will be purchased, then only I want to receive the response. So for that, we have to select this product purchase option. Then we have to click on connect. Okay, now in order to build a connection between ThriveCart and Pabbly Connect, we have to provide a token. So how we are going to get that token? For that, we have to click on this hyperlink API and Webhooks. But in order to do that, first of all, you have to log into your ThriveCart account. I've already done that, so I'm going to click on this hyperlink and it has taken us towards API and Webhooks page. So here we have to click on API keys. Okay, we'll click on view settings and we'll click on this create API key button. Now we have to provide a name to this key. So I'm going to give the name as test key. Okay, and we'll click on create API key. So the key is ready. We will simply copy the key, close this, and we'll move back towards Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Done. Let's click on save. In this way, you have to get the API key. And now we can see that ThriveCart is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So here I am working in test mode. You can see that this is the test mode of ThriveCart. So whenever the purchase will be made, it will be a test purchase. Okay, and we are going to receive a test response over here. Now here we have to select the product, that on the purchase of which product you want to receive the response. Let's say I'm going to select this basic of PHP product. Okay, after selecting this, because we are already in the test mode, we are going to click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, it is showing waiting for response. This means that now we have to do a test submission by purchasing a product which we have selected so that the response of that purchase could be captured over here. So I'm going to once again take you towards my ThriveCart account and we'll go towards the product section. Here is the product section and we will select the product which we have connected there in Pabbly Connect. This is the product basic of PHP. So I'm going to click on this get URL button. This is the link of the checkout page of this particular product. So I'm going to click on view checkout and now I'm going to enter the details over here to make the payment. And because I'm doing a test submission, therefore I'm going to enter all the dummy details. Let's start with the name. Let's say the name of the customer who is purchasing this product is demo user. Now I'm going to enter the email address demo@pabblytudes.com, a phone number, a random phone number. Okay, billing address, street address. I'm going to enter a random street address over here. Okay, now I'm going to click on continue, and because I'm doing a test payment over here, so I will simply copy the test card number and I will paste it over here to enter the card details. Now I'm going to enter a random expiry date and a random CVV. Okay, let's click on complete order. And the purchase is successful. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will wait for a few seconds over here. And yes, here we can see that as soon as we have made the payment, the response is being captured. Here in the response, we have received all the details related to the purchase. This is the ThriveCart secret. Here's the ThriveCart account name, the price which is being paid. Here we can see that the name of the product is also given over here, payment gateway, and the details of the customer who has purchased this product. This is the name, okay, this is the email address, and here is the phone number and the shipping address. Okay, so this means that our connection between ThriveCart and Pabbly Connect is successful. So in the same manner, you have to select the trigger event on the happening of which you want to receive the response, and you have to provide the token in order to set up this connection. So as soon as that specific event will be performed inside ThriveCart, you are going to receive the response in Pabbly Connect. And if you want to send this response to any other application, then you have to select that same application over here in the action. Now we will move forward towards the next method. As I've told you that you can also connect ThriveCart and trigger to receive the response on happening of any event. So here once again we are going to set up a connection between ThriveCart and Pabbly Connect. In our trigger application, we are going to select ThriveCart. Now we have to select the trigger event. So here this time we want that on the happening of any event in ThriveCart, we want to receive the response, whether it is product purchase, whether it is down sale purchase, bump purchase, okay, cart abandoned, payment declined, subscription paused, any event. Okay, for that we have selected all events as our trigger event, and now we have received a webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for setting up the connection between ThriveCart and Pabbly Connect, and it is going to send the data from ThriveCart towards here inside Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this is very important. Now we will simply copy this webhook URL, and we can see that we have also received some steps, that means some instructions which we have to follow very carefully to set up this connection. So we have to log into our ThriveCart account, and then we have to go towards settings, and under webhooks and notifications page we have to paste this URL and set up the webhook. In this way, once the setup will be successful, whenever any event will be happen in ThriveCart, we are going to receive the response. Okay, so now when we have copied the webhook URL, I'm going to take you back towards ThriveCart, and we'll go towards the profile section. Under profile, we can see the option of settings. So let's select setting, and here we can find the option of API and webhooks. Now under this we can see webhooks and notifications. So we'll click on view settings, and here we have to click on this add another webhook button to add a new webhook. Now we have to first of all provide a name to our webhook, and then we have to paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So first of all, I'm going to paste the URL, then I'm going to provide a name. So the name, let's say, will be all events. Okay, now because we are setting up this webhook for receiving the response of all events, therefore we have given the name over here. You can give any name according to your choice. Now I'm going to click on receive results in JSON format, and we will click on save this webhook. So the webhook is successfully saved. Now we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here we have received a test response. Now we have to click on recapture webhook response button to capture a real response, and now we have to do a test submission to receive the response. So whatever we are going to do in ThriveCart, now we are going to receive the response for that. Okay, so I'm going to go back towards ThriveCart. We will go back towards product section. I'm going to purchase a product over here. So let's say I'm going to purchase this particular product, new product test. So I'm going to click on get URL. As you know, we have not selected any specific event or any specific product. So then also we are going to receive the response in Pabbly Connect whenever any event will happen. So when we are going to purchase a particular product, any product, we are going to receive the response in Pabbly Connect. So we are going to click on this checkout page, and now I'm going to click on buy now. So we have to enter the details. So I'm going to quickly enter the details over here. So I've entered the details. This is the name of the customer, dummy user. Here's the email address, and here are the details. Now I'm going to quickly copy the card number, a random expiry date, and a random CVV. Now I'm going to click on complete order, and the order is successful. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. And yes, here we can see that as soon as the order is successful, we have received the response. This is the transaction ID. Okay, here's the ThriveCart secret, here's the account name, and here are all the details. So when you will scroll down in the response, you can see the event. So event is order success. So in this way, when you're going to select all events as your trigger event, you will receive different kinds of events over here. On the happening of any event, you're going to receive the response, and in the response you will receive event. So on the basis of that event, you can set filters and routers in your workflow. For example, if you want to set routers routers over here that when the product will be purchased, you want to create a record in Google Sheets. So you have created separate route for that. But in case if the order will be cancelled or if the payment will be declined, then you want to add the details of that order in another spreadsheet. So you can add another route for that. In this way, you can use all events. Okay. So these were the steps that how you can set up Webhook inside ThriveCart. I have told you both the methods in order to set the connection for a specific event, and you can also set the connection for all events. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.